kitchen right there, boys. We got the view in our bedroom now. Bathroom. Oh, dude, it's kind of small. It's kind of small, but hold up. Look at the views over here. Your boy's on his way down to drop off that computer for my buddy Brian's son's birthday. He's also going to let me drive the twin-turbo Lamborghini. Lovely day. That's why I'm in this car and not the other car.
I drove plane in with camber, my friends. It's a scary situation.
And then I dash away from Popo. Yeah, snakes around my grass, they want my dodo. But I keep a 40.
H&R Block has not finished my taxes yet. This is actually a big problem with me buying a house. This is the same price as the other place down there, but that was like a high rise and it's brand new. And this doesn't, I don't have private parking here. We're on the 3rd floor, boys. We're way up top. Weird code thing that they have going on. All right, so this is the 3rd floor. Oh, that's kind of cool how that works. Yo, that's real nice. Oh, it's small though. There's no views here though. I'm definitely gonna go to the other place. There's no views here. So that's the kitchen right there, boys. New apartment tour. There's a closet. It's not too bad. Yeah, this kitchen. Oh, dude, I love that design though. That design's really nice. I do like that design. So this is where we come in. Let's check out the bathroom. Dude, but where? You see, I don't have a living room though. It's like, and this is an expensive apartment. This is not, oh, what's the view like over here? Oh, yo! Ooh. We got the view in our bedroom though, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's in the middle, and that's down in the middle of the city. That's a lot of money from down there.
Yeah.
That size, damn. That's what they call luxury.
Yeah, I know, right? The kitchen is nice. Like, the kitchen's really, really, really nice.
Left onto Pine Street, then turn right onto Laurel Street.
Oh my god, what? Yo, that's cool. There are no balconies or porches yet. Police, you're gonna pull me over for recording, right? Yeah, dude, you gotta have a balcony. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, bros. Check that thing out. That's cool as hell, right? I like it. I haven't seen it in that color yet. Gonna be testing out new resolution and frame rate on the new camera. 120 FPS, 1080p. Can't do 120 FPS at 4K, fortunately. If there's even a camera under $10,000 that is capable of that, then go ahead and let me know. Kinda can tell in the face when it's far away because it is 1080p, but like when you're vlogging, this is literally a vlog channel like this right here. The reason I'm doing this is because for some reason 120 FPS has a much bigger FOV in this thing. Just saying, bro, just saying. But I'm thinking that is due to stability not being on.
Take it off like this. Now, I could either charge it with it plugged in,
Yeah.
like this, or I could charge it inside on the other thing, on the port.
So it picks up raccoons.
If I wanna watch inside my garden to make sure that there's no
Chipmunks or stuff.
no animals in it,
Yeah.
I could set it for that, or I could set it for the backyard because we let people wandering around out back.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, tiptoeing through the tulips at night.
Right. So how many total? 9?
And then the feature is right here. I click on Arlo.
Yeah.
I go to my setting right here, and here's all my cameras.
Do you still have the one of the raccoon and the bobcat?
Yeah. This is us going through the garage just now. I'll show the garage so you can go back live. Now there's the live. And I can go into my videos. The recent ones that happened today are all right there. Yeah.
Sometimes relating to people can be just as good as giving advice because you're letting the people know that you're speaking to that they're not alone. Dude, this sleep problem that I seem to be going through right now, where I go to bed at like 9 or 10, and then I end up waking up, I'm hoping that you guys can see that over there, at like 12, 1 o'clock. This sleep deprived state that I'm going through, man, the only thing that I can think of and the only advice that I can give to those of you that are going through this, relate to you going through this, I have not figured it out yet, or I wouldn't be speaking the way that I am right now. But those of you that are going through this, you're not alone, man. And I need you guys to understand that there's a few reasons that I'm thinking of. You might be able to take some advice from this, relate if you're confused and not understanding what is happening to you. One is anxiety. And the anxiety for me right now is I'm doing a lot. I'm trying to grow the PC building business. I'm trying to find an investment real estate property where I can do this thing called house hack. It's just basically what it is. I don't want to take up too much time explaining this. Is you buy a multifamily that has like another unit. As an example, you live in one side for a year and you rent out the other side, and you pretty much live for free for that entire year. And then once that year is up, you can rent the second unit and move on to buy another property. And real estate is pretty much the safest investment. I've had the inconsistency with YouTube and Amazon for far too long. It has worked out for me and I've gotten very lucky, but I want my money to be more in my control. So the second thing that I think this could be is the bipolar and the personality disorder and the OCD. I don't know which one it is, but I'm using this as an example just because it's this cycling looping effect. And the reason that I brought those three things up, and keep in mind this is stuff that I've been hospitalized for, sent to treatment centers for, psych wards for, etc. So I'm not like saying this in a manner where there's people that might, you know, tap their fingers to a song or something, like very bad. And the habits that I've created where I'm uploading on my tech channel, I'm uploading on my gaming channel, now I'm uploading on my vlog channel again, I'm uploading on Amazon, the influencer program, I'm uploading on Instagram Reels, I'm uploading on TikTok. You know, you hear a lot of creators saying it's hard to get a video out every single week. I want you to think about that, and then I want you to think about what I just barely told you. The mindset that I have is I have to do everything now. I have to do it right now. And if I don't wake up and I don't have 20 hours to be awake doing stuff, then I'm not going to finish it. And it's trying to get rid of that mindset. You know, building the computers, that's time consuming. Ordering the parts, finding people to build these computers for, listing these computers online, making videos on these computer parts. It's a lot, man, okay? So, I love uploading the vlogs. I know that they're helping people, even if it's only a couple of people, I know that they're helping. And because of that, that's why I started uploading on this channel again. Before, dude, I literally did not have time. These are very time consuming, but the thing is my mindset has shifted with this channel where it's really just sharing what I am doing, literally what I'm doing. So when I build these computers and I drive down to the city, I'm just gonna share that. When I go look at an apartment to see if this is a building that I want to invest in, I'm going to share that. If it's a house that I want to buy and start this Airbnb thing, then I'm going to share that. But the Airbnb is something that I really don't want to have to do, because that is going to lead into the same thing as the YouTube and Amazon inconsistency of the income. If the market ever ends up crashing, there's going to be a lot less people that are looking to go visit an Airbnb. So like, I would rather have a person in the apartment for however long until they move, rather than having a new person pretty much on a daily basis. You know what I mean? I think you guys can kind of see why that wouldn't be a stable. If you can do it right and you live in a very, very, very popular area like LA or a very like touristy destination, then absolutely Airbnb is perfect. But because you can make more with Airbnb since it's a daily thing. But I live in New Hampshire. I don't live in Las Vegas. I don't live in LA. I don't live in these. So this is, I mean, it's 1 in the morning, and this is how much I've edited. As you guys can see, I'm actually being serious. Like this sleep deprived state, this isn't like your normal, typical sleep deprived state, bro. It's literally like not sleeping, like actually not sleeping. There's days where I go like 96 hours, where I'm literally up for 3 days straight. 3 days straight. Now I struggle with bipolar, so I'm fully aware that that's probably what it is, and it's the mania. I'm more conscious about the stuff that I struggle with now, so I'm able to recognize when that happens. It doesn't fix my issue. It doesn't resolve my issue. It doesn't make my brain be like, okay, you're bipolar, and then I recognize it and I'm not bipolar. Like, that's not how that problem works. It's something like your brain is just like not wired properly. I don't know how exactly it works, but. And then the borderline personality disorder is basically bipolar, just on a lesser level. And that's really what I struggle with more at this point, just because there's medication for the bipolar stuff. There's not really medication for the personality disorder. And then the anxiety is really my fault. It's my fault. It's me putting everything on my shoulders. It's me doing everything, and me not willing to take the risk to hire people to work with me and to work for me. I actually have people working with me. So Mark, he's been a friend of mine for a very long time. He's working on building an e-com site so that I can start selling these PCs. And then we also have a team member, Jamie, who's going to do the marketing for this. And when I say that, what I'm saying is the people that are here that enjoy cars are another passion of mine. You've probably heard of either 8080 or Tuner Cult, where you basically buy a shirt or you buy some car stickers. You just buy something from their website, and what happens when you buy something from the website is you get entered to win a Lamborghini. You get entered to win a GTR, to win these like very desirable vehicles, right? So it's a way for people. It's pretty much gambling. Let's be honest. But the thing is the difference between this and gambling, you're gonna buy a shirt anyway. You know what I mean? So like, why not buy a shirt from them and have the ability to enter to win a car, a dream car? You know what I mean? So my reason in explaining that is because I want to do something similar to that with the PCs, because gaming PCs now can go up to like $5,000-$6,000. So if I build like a $5,000 or $6,000 gaming PC, and then I throw another $2,000 in cash on top of that for the people to buy a gaming monitor, buy a nice mouse and keyboard, buy a standing desk for them to actually be healthy and not sit on their butt all day playing video games. You know, just kind of like give them some money to buy games and just make their gaming setup their dream gaming setup. You know what I mean? Because not everybody likes cars. Some people just want a really nice, awesome gaming PC. You know what I mean? Some people just want a nice apartment. I want to be up in a high rise and pay a stupid ass amount that doesn't make sense because it's high up in the sky, and when I look out my windows and sit on my balcony at nighttime, I see lights. We all like different stuff. I'm gonna edit this down because I'm looking at it right now. I've been talking for 30 minutes. So my point in explaining everything that I just barely explained for like 30 freaking minutes, that was supposed to be like a 5-minute little session here. Sometimes people want to hear this. Sometimes it's like relating to people, man. Sometimes it's just like a personal thing. And sometimes people just want to hear me talk. Maybe I won't edit this down too much. But either way, my point in explaining this stuff, man, is that those of you that are going through some sleep problems, let me sum that up. It might be anxiety. You might have some other mental health disorder, like some, and I'm not saying like severity where you need to freak out and, you know, go waste a bunch of money on doctors trying to figure out whether or not you have this, okay? But it's something that you can look up yourself and it might relate to you and you can be like, that might be one of my issues. So I personally struggle with bipolar disorder. I have borderline personality disorder. There's a bunch of personality disorders, but that is the one that I have personally. It's called BPD, borderline personality disorder. And it doesn't mean you kind of have a personality disorder. That's literally what it's called, borderline personality disorder. I have very, very, very severe anxiety. That is why I live in the apartment that I live in right now. I've been living here for a very long time, and it's disabled housing. It's for people that, I have stuff like this in my apartment so that like when I have my anxiety attacks, if there's ever a time that I feel like I can't control it and I can't breathe and I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna die, then I can, you know, I have one in my bedroom as well. Like, and that's embarrassing, man. That's hard for me to tell people. It's scary for me to say to people. You know, it's like, I feel like people are gonna think of me less. But you know what? The people that are thinking less of me, I would much rather help the people that are struggling with stuff like this and know that they're not alone. I care more about that than the people that are gonna think of me as less of a person, because I just barely said I have really bad anxiety attacks and other stuff that I deal with where I need to live in a place that police can come and help me if my heart is like fucking, I have a lot of problems, man, okay? I've come a long ways. And those of you that have stuck with me for a long time, man, know the stuff that I go through and have kind of been on this journey with me. And if you go watch my older videos, it's not going to be like something you see in a day. But you're going to recognize, like you can literally go to one of my older videos and just looking at me, you can tell a difference. You literally can hear the difference in the way I'm speaking. 40 minutes now. Okay. All right, let me try to sum this up again. So it might be anxiety, it might be a mental health thing like bipolar disorder, OCD, a personality disorder, or just like racing thoughts, etc. Or you might just be putting too much on your shoulders. And I'm not saying that this is going to be some sort of like quick fix, because I haven't resolved this yet either, man. This is something that I am working on. I'm just saying this because I'm very open-minded at this stage of my life. So like I'm just trying to give advice of those that might be able to relate to what I'm saying here. So when you recognize the problem that's going on with you, you can then start to either work on it, or it's something that you can at least acknowledge and be aware of, and then you can be honest with yourself on whether you should change it, or if you're doing something that or not say you're doing something, or if you're sacrificing something to grow to something that you want, okay? And that's where I'm at. I am sacrificing my health to grow my tech channel, to grow my gaming channel, to grow my Amazon influencer page, to grow my affiliate marketing stuff, to grow this PC building business, to grow all of the stuff that I'm working on, the e-com store, the marketing, the Facebook 8080 tuner cult giveaways that I'm pretty sure I mentioned a little while ago, but I've mentioned like 100 different things in the past 50 minutes, so I don't really know. I forget what I've been talking about. And that's where the racing thoughts and the anxiety comes into play. My mind doesn't ever shut off, and that could also be a problem with sleep. And I'm finally becoming aware right now, like literally in the moment, that I'm about to go on for another 20 minutes. So I'm going to end this right now. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.